Bookshelves. I need some. Let's build some. Well, as you may have noticed at the end there, when the rip guide got off the board and we got to the end of the cut, boards shifted, they pinched, and we buggered up our cut at the end there. It's not cut quite all the way through, so we'll finish it off with a handsaw. Not a big deal. These are going to be the shelves, so we'll just put that on the bottom and in the back. No one will see it. All right. Okay, we got the shelves ripped. They're 8 3/8 inches wide, which was just ripping that piece of scrap ply in half. I'm gonna make the uprights now. I'm gonna make them an inch wider because when I put the whole thing together, I want those to be wider. That's why. Yeah. I had that all set up to do it in slow-mo and I forgot to hit record. Okay, well, we got to get a way to put the shelves to the sides, and I could probably just cut some strips and screw them in, glue them on, and be done with it. But instead I've decided to become a glutton for punishment, and I'm going to do a kind of mortise and tenon thing. Got it laid out, got the router set with the right depth. We're starting with, this is the top, so this is going to be a mortise all the way across, and then as we go down we're going to stop maybe an inch, 2 inches short, so you can't see it from the front. You can't see the mortise tenon, it'll be hidden behind the front. That's the idea anyway. If it works, well, we'll find out, won't we? Well, my guide moved. I don't want that, but I don't have a good way to clamp it in the back. Okay, these next three are going to be blind cuts, coming in and stopping short. So it's just a blind cut. Let's see how this turns out. Not as bad as I thought. Okay, so it got really hot here late last week, like it did everywhere else in the country. And I would come out here, I'd work for just a few minutes, so I'll just, pre-drill some screw holes. I'll put on a couple pieces of veneer on the edges of the plywood. I didn't really film it, didn't really think I was going to accomplish much. And what I ended up doing over several days is, well, basically finishing the thing out. All the screw holes are drilled, the veneer is on the edges, it's been sanded, it's been stained, and of course I didn't film any of it. Now really all we gotta do is put it together. Kind of a lousy video that, but oh well, let's finish it off. It was supposed to be quick and dirty, it's taking too long anyway. Okay, so the main parts of the shelf are all together, screwed with brackets in the back and screws from the side. It's relatively stable, good enough for a bookshelf that was supposed to be quick and easy and took way longer than it should. Couple things left to do, moving in here. So the corners here, we have this open cut, tenon, dado, mortise, I don't know, whatever, a cut. We have made a few little blocks out of some scrap oak to fill that up. We'll stain those so they match, so it just looks nicer. And then in the back, we got a couple pieces of big particle board type thin board. We're gonna put a back on it, just give it a little more stability. Okay, so it's done. I'm quite pleased. It's quite sturdy laterally once you got that backboard. It looks like crap, that backboard, but it's going to be hidden behind books, so I don't care. Relatively pleased. It was set out to be cheap and dirty and easy, and it's dirty and cheap. The hardware, the brackets and brass screws, altogether about 10 bucks. The stain and preconditioner, another 20, so about 30 bucks into it because all the wood already had. Originally I was gonna do this with just dimensional pine, but I already had the scrap plywood, so just use that.